Hey, this is Matt Lewis, and you're going to notice real quick that this is something that there's really two things that are a little bit different about this video. One, this isn't really probably what you were expecting when you opted in, and two, there's actually two options below for you to click. And I'm going to get into both those here in just a second. But first, I want to explain who this is for and who this isn't for, so that I'm not wasting any of your time. Okay? So who this is for right now is for people who are serious, that are willing to learn, willing to take the steps, willing to invest in themselves and their time and their resources to create that true lifestyle freedom that everybody knows is out there for them. You see all these videos and on Facebook and Instagram, all these people living this awesome lifestyle, traveling the world, doing all these cool things, and you're always wondering, what in the heck are they doing? And you've looked around, you've maybe looked at a few different opportunities online, not sure where to go, and you just need somebody to help guide you and show you the way of what works, what doesn't work, and how you can implement it into your life and into your business. And who this isn't for are for people who are, whether it's laziness or whether it's just they expect everybody to do everything for them, or they're not willing to follow the steps. If you're not willing to do that, if you're going to tell me 100 reasons why you can't invest any time and just come up with excuse after excuse, then this isn't for you. Just being honest, this is for people who are truly willing and looking to change their life and do the things necessary to make that happen. Because if you want something you've never had, you're going to have to be willing to do things you've never done. And that's case in point with these opportunities, with any opportunity in life. And so what I want to get into first is there are really three key aspects to everything that I've found going to, whether it's different events, seminars, trainings, whatever it is, that I've found are pretty universal in creating the perfect lifestyle and perfect business for you. And that's simply, first is your mindset, knowing that you're going to be successful, knowing that no matter what happens, there are going to be trials, there are going to be tribulations, but you are going to persevere, you are going to be successful in whatever it is you do. Having that mindset is critical. It's absolutely key in being successful in anything that you decide to do in life. The second thing that you find universally is everybody that you find that's successful will tell you that they had mentors. Having mentors who are, 6, 7, 8-figure earners online, being able to work with and have a business coach, have people around you to help get you over those hurdles, help you to avoid a lot of those hurdles, is key and critical in speeding up that process of you becoming successful. And then that third thing is positioning, and positioning is huge. It's overlooked by a lot of different people, a lot of people that have struggled for years. It's overlooked by a lot of different programs and opportunities out there. Positioning is key for a couple of reasons. If you look at what we typically see in this space is people get started in a company or a program or an opportunity, and what they do is they just kind of dip their toe in the water, right? You're going to just dip your toe in, just going to try it out, see if it's going to work for you, see if you can be successful at it. Well, the problem is when you get started at the lowest level possible or the smallest tier on the commission scale, is you are passing up tons of income on the back end. Okay, so you're going to miss out on tons of that opportunity that you would have collected on. And the other thing is it goes back to mindset. So if you're not all in, then you're really not in at all. Okay, so being positioned correctly in an opportunity is huge to success. Because if you look at it, if you look at all those lifestyle videos of all these people traveling around the world, living these amazing lifestyles, collecting these huge commissions, $10,000, $20,000, $100,000 a month, you have to ask yourself, where do you think they're positioned at? Do you think they're positioned at the low tier, or do you think they're positioned at the top of the pay scale? Obviously, they're positioned at the top, right? So, you got to ask yourself honestly, and just honest moment, do you think being positioned at the lowest level is going to make you successful? Because the answer is going to be no, because you're not going to be fully invested with your time, with your effort, than if you're at the top commission scale of any program, no matter what that program is. Okay, that's actually one of the first key things I look at any program that I join is, can I be positioned at the top from the start? If not, then it's already kicked to the wayside and we move on. Okay, You have to be able to be positioned as high as possible. Now, there are programs out there that can get expensive, and some people can't be positioned at the very top, but you can be positioned higher than the lowest level, and you can get to where you can be positioned to be successful. Those three things are critical, and with my top opportunity, all three are taken care of, all three are focused on, and all three of those opportunities with your mindset, with your positioning, with your mentorship, that's all included with my top opportunity. So if that's you, if you're looking for that right opportunity, looking for something that's going to get you to where you want to be financially, where you want to be, with your relationships and health and everything, because you're going to have that time freedom to be able to do the things that you want to do, then click that button below, my top opportunity, and let's get started today. Okay. The other button that is down there are for the folks that are. The other thing that I see constantly in this industry are people who have jumped from opportunity to opportunity to opportunity, or maybe you're with an opportunity for a while, but you're just struggling. You can't seem to get over the hump. You can't get that profitability point, the earning the income consistently. Then click the other button to work with me directly. And the reason for that is, I was there too. I, started out in my first year and a half, struggled, spent tons of money trying to make it work, tried a number of different opportunities, and just couldn't get it over the hump until I found the right program, which had the right mentorship, had, be able to actually position myself correctly, and then start to work and expand and grow from there. But it was all came back to the opportunity of the mentorship, the positioning, and everything that was included that really got me over the hump. So I want to offer that to as many people as I can, to where we can actually sit down, and I have a 4-step process that we'll go through to go through your business and to go through your funnels, your traffic, your email follow-ups, all of it, from start to finish, and figure out what we can do to make some tweaks to get you where you want to be and get you in profit as soon as possible. And it's a free strategy session that will allow us to get to work together for a little bit, get to know each other, and kind of see what it is we can do to create the income with your current business that you can and you deserve, because you've put in the work, you've tried, you just haven't been able to find that right balance of putting it all together. So I offer that because I know what it's like, again, to struggle, and I want to be able to help as many people as I can. So that's an absolute free strategy session that we can put together and work and put a strategy in place for you. And again, if you want to work with me continuing from there, we'll take it to that next level. But I also always want to offer that because I know what it's like, and I know how hard it is sometimes to get started and get over that hump. But once you do, it changes everything. It changes your life. It changes your relationships. It changes your health, because you have the freedom to do the things that you want to do. So if you're one of these people that are still here and you're serious, you want to get started, then click the button below that best suits you so we can get started right away, because I know what it takes, and I know what it's like to have that corporate job, to be traveling. I traveled, left my family, have 3 kids at home, wife that works, so it was tough for me, and I knew there had to be a better way. And I found that with internet marketing, and I want to help as many people as I can also be able to travel and do the things that you want to do when you want to do them, and not have to worry about punching the time clock, showing up to work, traveling, doing all these things you don't want to do just to basically try to make ends meet, living paycheck to paycheck, because there's a better way to live, and all you need to do is simply take action by clicking below. And once you do, we'll get started as soon as possible. And with that, I wish you all the best, and if you're still here, click the buttons below, and we'll get started and get you going to be where you want to be as soon as possible. We'll talk soon.